panic buyers, key worker abusers, corona challengers, lend me your privates so I can put my foot in them and destroy them.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Seriously, even for a woman that would hurt. God almighty. Right. I have listened to so many people talking about the problem people that we have had. And until recently, I know it's a problem. But the level of problem we have now, compared to what we had a month ago, is ridiculous. And fuck you, you noisy motorcyclist. Basically, what started out with just panic buyers cleaning off the shelves. Will you fuck off with your noisy motorcycles? Yes, we know you have a small dick. The people are literally unable to buy anything because of these bulk buying pricks, these panic buying fuckers that are basically just destroying any kind of ability that people have of getting what they need. It's ridiculous. If there was a zombie apocalypse, we'd all be dead. There'd be nothing to help anyone because the panic buyers have gone and fucked off with all of it already. Dickheads. So I see story after story of these poor NHS workers, the late shift workers, the poor elderly who finally managed to get into the store when everyone has fucked off. Thank you for the old age pensioner time slot so they could actually go in and get stuff now because people are pricks. And I, for one, oh my god, I was ashamed to be a part of the human race for a long time, but this has just taken the cake. The next part really pisses me off. I've got family, I've got friends who are literally going on Facebook and telling us their stories of how they have been abused, pushed around, yelled at. I think some of them have been smacked and security got them good. But it's like, it's not fair. When you have this much, these people, the key workers, are literally coming to work to provide for you selfish bastards that can't appreciate the fact that they're trying their damnedest. But the panic buyers are the ones that drive everyone mad more than anything, because they have gone into the shop, bought the whole shelf, and then they come back later and whine about there nothing being left on the shelf that they just bought. Fuck you. And oh, the NHS, I don't understand why people are doing this. I really don't. I have shared 2 stories over Facebook about the NHS and the amount of abuse they are getting. It's ridiculous. These people are the difference between you being alive and you being dead. Puncturing the tyres of 11 ambulances in a place where it was going to be like emergency call out. Seriously, how noisy does your fucking car have to be? I don't know if that picked out, but I'll tell you what, fuck off. And spitting at nurses and basically calling them coronavirus spreaders. The people who are trying to prevent other people from dying from this thing are being accused of spreading the virus. People who basically they might as well have antiseptic showers the amount they have to disinfect their clothes, their skin, their everything before going in and out of the hospital. they might as well have those disinfectant showers that you get at labs, because they are trying everything in their power to help the people, the poor people who have actually gone to the level of corona where they need to be hospitalized. And if anything happens to these fuckers that have the gall to abuse and basically just be a prick towards all the healthcare workers and the key workers, I don't usually hope for any bad things to happen to people, but for people like that, you get corona, fuck you. You end up breaking your leg and require an ambulance service. Oh, there's no ambulances because their tyres have been punctured. Well, luckily enough, they were able to change them quickly, but still, they're pricks. And last but not least, the ones who I really, really, really want to smack. Oh no, actually no, I'll save those guys for later. The next part. We are in lockdown. This is a pandemic, people. This isn't a time for, yay, we're closed. Let's go in large ass groups to parks. Let's go in large ass groups to the beach because there's some sunshine. Let's go and have a night out. Oh, the pubs are closed. It's alright, we'll just gather somewhere. Distance of 1 to 2 meters between people is not an option. It is fact. You have to stay that distance away because that is how long have I been ranting? Nearly 7 minutes, God almighty. That is how far you need to keep for a safe distance, you stupid fucking pricks. And now, thanks to you, we're in lockdown, which means any groups more than 2 are going to be talked to by the police officers who happily, and they have the right, so don't even put up a fuss, to charge you £30 per head for a fine. If you're not of the same family and there's more than 2 of you. Yeah, congratulations, you fucked up the place. Great, now all the parks are closed, all the public places are closed because people are idiots. I don't remember who said it, but there is a saying that one person is smart and a group of people are idiots. And they are fucking right. Because when you get a group of people, it's like they act like fucking headless chickens. They don't know what to do. One person, oh, do this, do that, do this, do that. Group of people, don't know. They are completely witless. Common sense? There is no common sense. Oh, and speaking of common sense, and fucking with your noisy car, the last people on my list of this lovely rant about coronavirus. The coronavirus challengers. I'm sorry, what? Okay, so these people are trying to infect themselves on purpose by licking toilet seats and yeah, licking toilet seats because they want the coronavirus to see if they'll live. Okay, so as you know, the coronavirus really hunts out the elderly and also the people who have like vulnerabilities health-wise, so that's like asthma, anti-immune systems, all that kind of things. So anyone with any vulnerabilities when it comes to their health or anything like that, they are the ones who could be targeted by this virus more than anything. But that doesn't mean that you will survive if you get it. It can happen to anyone. So there isn't just, there's a high risk, but there's still a risk. You are in risk. So don't go around saying, oh, I'm going to take a coronavirus challenge and I'm going to be alright in a week. La, 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 la. Okay, here's a little fact, you selfish cunts. 1. You have the coronavirus and you bring it back to your house. If you do not live alone, then you can spread it to whoever it is that you live with. And you better pray they're not elderly, haven't got health problems, or that basically, no, just don't do it. It's ridiculous, it's retarded, and quite frankly, if anyone finds these fuckers, lock them in a cell, give them some fucking linseed, and don't let them out for 2 weeks, because they don't deserve to be free. If they intend on doing that, then they can go fuck themselves, because that is just ridiculous. Oh, and speaking of which, with Corona people, no, what's those fuckers I see on the I don't know if these people have Corona or not, but you do not go around licking fucking like toilet products for other people and basically spreading your germs everywhere. I don't know if these people have Corona or not, but don't do that. No, seriously, don't do that. That's disgusting. That's vile. And quite frankly, I hope you guys get arrested, because that is just disgusting. Is that my rant all done? I think I've ranted enough. About 11 minutes, Christ. So I've listed all the bad things. So, panic buyers, key worker abusers, coronavirus idiots. What was the fourth thing I had before then? I can't remember. So I think I've covered everything. And basically people who are trying to infect everyone else. Oh, and large groups of idiots. For fuck's sake, stay in your homes. Buy what you need, essentially. Don't panic buy. Do not buy out. Me and my family, we have we got enough to last us the week. So we just, we're going to get a little bit more, get through next week as well. But we got enough for about a week if the worst should happen. So, we have stock. But we don't go out and buy a whole shelf. We don't go out and buy about a dozen, 20 cans of God knows what. Be a bit, what's that word? Less, or saying less is more. Less is more. Because seriously, less means more people survive because they'll actually be able to buy the things they need to live off. So yeah, stock your cupboards and fridges and freezers, but not to the point where you end up buying the whole shelf, because that's ridiculous. Keep clean. Wash your hands daily when you go in and out anywhere else. When you are outside, be sure to leave at least 1 to 2 meters space between you and one other person, otherwise if the coppers see you going near someone, you could get in trouble. They will literally fine your ass. And 2, if you do happen to show symptoms and all that, stay safe. Distance yourself from your friends. Distance yourself from whoever you're living with. Try to keep yourself isolated if you can, and use your own toilet. If you have your own bathroom, do that. But basically, just stay safe and healthy, and don't be the pricks that you read about online, because I'm literally to the point where I'm just too pissed off now that I can't stay silent any longer. So I've actually said something, and I'm hoping my rant gets through to the idiots of the world. It probably won't, because there's too many of them to cover. So, later taters, until next time, remember, make memories, not videos, and stay safe, stay healthy, and fuck all the pricks that I listed. Just fuck you. Fuck you. You're an embarrassment to humankind. You don't deserve to live. Bye.